What is up, guys? It's your boy Storm YT here, aka E-Man, back again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys how to stop caring about what people think about you. Okay, so I wrote down a couple notes I got over here in my laptop. So if you see me looking over here to the side, it's because I'm looking at my notes. This is all unscripted, all in one take. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So my tip number one would be is to realize that we're all going to die. Okay, that's the first thing you need to internalize. Realize that you are not immortal and your time on this earth is limited. You only have a certain amount of days, a certain amount of years, a certain amount of weeks before you're put 6 feet under the grave, and everything that you hoped for, you either accomplished or did it, right? Another thing you have to realize is that nobody really cares what you do in this life, okay? And the people that do care don't matter because they're going to die as well. What I mean by this is, for anybody who cares what it is that you actually plan on doing, like say for example, maybe a friend who's a negative friend who, let's say you told them your dreams and you're like, hey, I want to become a professional NBA basketball player. And he goes, oh, but you know what are the chances of you becoming an NBA player or this and this and that? And I get it. There's a difference between being realistic and being being realistic and being a pessimist, right? There is a difference. But if you in your heart of hearts feel like you are capable of accomplishing the dreams that you set out to do, then there should be nobody who should matter enough to prevent you from accomplishing those goals, okay? Even if it's your closest friends, I don't care. If you in your heart of hearts feel, hey, I can do it, I feel like I can genuinely do it, then don't listen to anybody else but yourself, okay? Because if you listen to somebody else who don't want the best for you, then you're setting yourself up for failure, okay? Now, the only people that I feel that you should consider valuing their opinions are people who are either your family or your closest friends. Now, like I've stated before, those people must be in the same paradigm as you, right? If they support you, if they're telling you, hey, I know that the road ahead of you might be rough, but I just want you to know that I support you. Those are the type of people that you need to listen to, because those are the people who have your best interests at heart, okay? Now, if it's somebody who's close to you and they're telling you, oh, why are you doing this? Like, it's such a waste of time, even though you know that you have a high chance of, accomplishing those goals, or, you have that drive to do it, then disregard them. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, mother, daughter. I don't care. I don't care what the situation is, okay? You got to listen to yourself. Second thing is, realize that everybody honestly only cares about themselves more than they do about you. You can literally scream as loud as you want in a public area, and the most you'll get, for the most part, is a weird stare, right? Take Gideon, for example.
Right here? Yeah, right here. Where's DeMarcus? DeMarcus! DeMarcus! Bro!
This man is an amazing, super funny guy, right? He does the most absurd things, crazy things I would never imagine of doing in public. And he does it. And nobody tells him anything. And he's made, I think he's at what, 2 million subscribers or something like that? Off of doing crazy things. It's because he does things that people want to do deep in their heart, but they're afraid of how other people will perceive them. And the person who cares the least wins in the end, because they have the most freedom. They're the ones who are truly authentic to who they really are, right? Third thing, you living your life according to how you want others to perceive you, instead of being authentic to yourself, will kill the inability to create genuine friends. If all people get from you is what you think you should show them, instead of being who you really are, then you will always be a slave to them, okay? So I remember seeing a TED Talk where this girl was talking about how us not being authentic when we're presenting ourselves to other people is killing our ability to create good friends, okay? Because if let's say, for example, other people see you and they tell you, dude, you're the coolest guy I know, right? They tell you something like, bro, I've never seen you cry, or bro, I've never seen you overreact in like certain situations. Now, in your head, because you care so much about how they're gonna perceive you, now even when things get super rough, or What let's say for example, they think you're really, really serious, right? And they like that about you, that you're very serious, you're grounded, but maybe you find something funny and you prevent yourself from laughing out loud in a group or saying that one corny joke that you thought was really funny. You prevent yourself from doing it just because you're trying to hold up to the standard of how you think you should be acting in order to be perceived in a good light, if that makes sense, by them. Hopefully that makes sense. Basically what I'm saying is this: be congruent with how you live your day-to-day life when nobody's looking, okay? Do not go around acting a certain way just so that you can hold up to the same standards of how others perceive you. If you want to laugh out loud, man, freaking laugh out loud, bro. If you want to be serious, because hey, it's time to be serious, and I don't care if everybody else is laughing and you know you're just feeling serious. You don't have to apologize for being serious, okay? If that's how you truly feel, don't put on a facade, bro. So many people when they're at work, that's why I hate, that's the thing I hate the most about 9-to-5 jobs, man. That's the biggest thing I hate about 9-to-5s. You have to put on the biggest facade, bro. Like, the thought of customer service irks me, bro. And I know that it's important if you're a business owner and this and this and that, but think about this, right? You work at a supermarket, or you work at a retail store, you work at wherever, anything that consists of some form of face-to-face with the customer, you're going to have to put on a facade, right? You go and you talk to them and you say, oh, let's say Publix. Oh, hey, thank you for shopping with Publix. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're scanning the things and all that stuff, and you're putting on that fake smile, like, oh, how was your day? Oh, my day's this. Like, and it's like, bro, I hate how, like, what if I don't want to be like that? Like, what if I want to be like a serious guy for that day because I didn't have a good day? Like I hate how they tell you, oh, don't bring out outside circumstances into here, bro. I feel like that's how you become, like, you start loathing the job, bro. Like, you start hating the job because you always have to put on this fake front for other people, and that's like, it's almost like an identity fraud, bro. Like, it's not congruent with who I really am and how I truly feel in the moment. You get me? Like, that's just me. Anyways, tip number 4. In this life, you need to do what makes you the happiest. Every day that passes is another day you won't get back. Now I'm gonna add another tip, so let's just call that 4A, and then the next tip will be 4B. So if you want to be, for example, the best Fortnite player, and that's something that you genuinely think you have a chance of being, then I say do it. Because a life with some rejection is better than a heart full of regret. That's by me, okay? Time waits for nobody, especially for those who put things off until tomorrow. And that's the truth, okay? And I stand by it. If you genuinely feel like you could be the best Fortnite player, the best FIFA player, the best Agario, Tech Deck, freaking Slither.io, Overwatch, Call of Duty, I don't care what it is. If you in your heart of hearts feel like you can be those things, then hey, by all means, I say chase your dreams and don't let anybody stop you. Because at the end of the day, when you're on that deathbed, you're gonna wish that you would have chased those dreams and not listen to the people who told you to choose that 9-to-5 route, the people who told you to choose the safe route, okay? The people who choose the safe route are the people that don't make a difference in society, okay? They're just another slave to the system, all right? Last but not least, tip number 6. The people who have made the greatest impacts in society realize that they cannot please everyone, okay? Do you think that people like Martin Luther King Jr., Einstein, Thomas Edison, and Isaac Newton were thinking, I'm scared of doing this because I'm afraid of what others will think, right? I'm scared of this because I'm afraid of what others will think. Or do you think that they said, yo, I'm doing what needs to be done regardless of who is with me or who is against me, okay? Because if you're in the heart of hearts, you know that what you're doing might contribute to the betterment of society, of human civilization, then you're gonna do it, okay? And you're not gonna care who's in your way, because sometimes just because people disagree with you doesn't make them smarter than you or better than you. Because somebody might disagree with you on a point, but that doesn't make their point any more stronger, okay? You need to stand by what you believe if it's for the betterment of, humanity. Now, I'm not saying don't be like a freaking Hitler who he's like, it's for the betterment of society, I don't care what nobody thinks. No. Keep your morals, okay? Do not become amoral. Don't freaking start killing people because you think, no, that's not what I'm promoting at all. What I am promoting is anything that helps the betterment of, humanity, the betterment of yourself without affecting anybody else in a negative light, then I say go ahead and do it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's your life to live, and nobody's gonna care about you. Okay? When you die, when they die, that's it. You're not gonna be in the history books unless you're freaking Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And even then, we know who he is. But when we die, it's not gonna matter because we're gonna be gone. Okay? So that was my video, guys. I'm sorry if I got a little emotional, but I'm extremely passionate about this topic. And I'd be lying to you if I told you that I'm 100%. I don't care what nobody thinks. Look at me, I'm Stormy. Oh, I'm this, I'm the guru. Like, that's not. What I am saying is, these are tips that I try to incorporate every day in my life because it's something that is extremely important. It's something that allows you to live your best life, but for real, not the promiscuous life. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm talking about living your best life in terms of being free from the slave mind, being free from always trying to be somebody that you're not. Okay? All right, so it's been your boy Stormy White T. Peace, guys.